How to renovate locked dorms and Wyvern Hall overhaul. I made this video for myself to remind myself how to do this thing because I keep forgetting, particularly when I'm sleepy. So my future self will avoid doing this. I know a lot of you already know this, so you can probably skip to the second part of this video if you're interested in that. Hello everybody! So we're gonna go straight ahead to the first part of this video, which is knowing how to renovate locked dorms or even locked lots. So it's pretty much similar to unlocking hidden lots such as the Sylvan Glade. So the first step would be to open up the console by holding Ctrl-Shift-C, and then the second step would be typing in testing cheats true. And then the third step would be typing in BB enable free build. So I tried it with my Zombieland Saga Sims who were already enrolled in Britechester University, and yeah, I just pretty much bulldozed the lot and put the renovated Wyvern Hall that I did on top of the bulldozed lot. I also tried this cheat on another save file, a new save file where I haven't enrolled any Sims yet in the Britechester University. I just switched control to this household and also did the same thing. Hold Ctrl-Shift-C, type in testing cheats true, and we've enabled free build. Though I didn't play that much in the second version, I did play some time where my Sims have already been enrolled in the university, and so far I haven't encountered any bugs yet, even if I did the same cheat again in the middle of my gameplay because Saki couldn't access her bed and be able to sleep properly, so I have to do the cheat again. A few players reported that their games crashed though after doing this cheat, but probably it's because of incompatibility with the mod, or maybe they need to update their mods. But if already did, then I'm not exactly sure why yet because I haven't encountered it. So if ever any of you experience the same, then let me know down in the comments below. Hi everyone! Wow! Congratulations for what is that noise? Congratulations for making it in this part of the video. Anyway, so I'm just showcasing here my speed build of how I renovated Wyvern Hall, because I'm not gonna lie, the original one is really drab. I mean, it's not bad, it's just boring, which is again not bad. Whoever designed the Britechester dorms really captured how boring old buildings are, and especially their layout. Both Wyvern Hall and Drake Hall pretty much look the same. I mean, have the same layout. They're just different in their furniture swatches. Also, I really want to fix the communal showers. That's crazy. It's so open and it's a quiet dorm. So I mean, probably that's a thing for other countries, or I mean, it's all right even here in my country, here in the Philippines. We have communal showers like that in swimming pool areas, but in dorms, wow. Okay, so anyway, here I just added the cafeteria. So because I'm so lazy to edit to renovate the common area in the middle part of Britechester. So I added this cafeteria so they can easily have some snacks and they won't go hungry, and I don't have to endure the loading screens in between. And they also have that Starbucks coffee, not sponsored. I actually drinking my Black Mamba energy drink, again not sponsored. This is the first time I tried this. Also added a little clutter, and I used a chef's station here, which I'm gonna change in a bit. I mean, I really took time to put those things and make it look like, you know, the typical cafeteria where you can, hey, you wanna order some stuff, okay, right back in, or choose from whatever meals already available from the ones displayed on top of the counter. But since stoves aren't allowed in the dorm, so I just decided to improvise a bit and add those really open windows and put those things there, the food and the display on top of the Windows counter. So we still have that hey, I'm gonna order that counter thing vibe going. And I just added some microwave ovens instead, and also some popcorn maker. So yeah, and here I was trying to, I had really a hard time creating, I'm so bad in roofing, so I'm the reason why I'm so into contemporary look, because I'm not very good in roofing. So here I'm just trying my best to attempt adding a room or something like an attic inside the roof. So yeah, that's just me struggling and trying to make it look acceptable to builder standards. Probably, I don't know. Anyway, so this is that portion is gonna be a bedroom, a common bedroom, good for 4 people. I'm planning to add, rather actually did add 2 beds, double beds there for sharing. And then downstairs is gonna be 3 bedrooms, good for 2 people each. It's like a Gosiwon inspired rooms, which is the Korean version of small box type rooms. I think we kind of have we kind of have something similar to that, but we just call it dormitories, especially in the Manila area. I used to live in something like that, but we're not allowed to cook at all. Unlike in Gosiwon, I think they're allowed to cook in the kitchen. They have a common kitchen. Us, we just need to eat outside. So it's really kind of expensive over time. But yeah, but anyway, but I don't have any time to cook my own food anyway, so but that's all right. So in this area, I wanted to try. I wanted to add a swimming pool. Yeah, so I was actually planning to create a swimming pool at just across the cafeteria, but since I can't add that because I can't add a ground floor. I think that's my issue, that's already the baseline. Unlike in the usual lots where we can add like a basement. So I just put it on the second floor, and yeah, it kind of looks weird because that should have been my attic, but I just improvised again and transformed that into a normal room instead, and added like a separate area where they can also hang out outside and enjoy a bar near the pool. And there's also a study table. I added a study table near the swimming pool, behind the swimming pool area, just beside the bar. In real life, I don't know if people can actually, especially students, if students can actually study with a bar or a bar beside them. It's gonna be really noisy and distracting. But yeah, that's how it goes in my ideal Sims life. So here I'm just struggling how to add or rather minimize the space, because I don't want to make the same mistake that I did in the contemporary dorm that I built, which I still haven't completed because I finished the structure, but I'm not done designing, adding the furnishing and stuff, because I made a mistake of creating a really big one, which is so hard to decorate. I already ran out of ideas what to put in that dorm, so I just proceeded renovating Wyvern Hall instead, and try not to make the same mistake that I did there. So there I just added like a nice door, which is easily accessible to the pool as well, instead of just like that, the typical attic where you need to climb up for it to be accessible to people. And now it's just like a small home, a separate home outside, separate from the usual ones at the first floor. I mean the common ones from the first floor. Then I just added this, I changed this fencing around so it matches the existing fence. No, it's not fence, what do you call that? I forgot the term for it. The frieze. There, the frieze of that building. It's so hard to add friezes. Oh my gosh, it's a challenge. And then this part, okay, I know this looks weird, but I was trying to achieve the, you know, if I put a window there, I thought that I can destroy the walls over there. Okay, if you can see that if you like pause a bit, yeah, you can. I thought, I almost forgot that we can't break the walls from the roof's walls. So I thought we could. Initially I thought we could, and I wanted that light effect, you know, that natural light, so I don't have to add more lighting. There's just natural light, and they can just go and study or be, I don't know, go emo mode or something. A perfect spot for loners or to people who love to emote. Anyway, so but unfortunately we can't. So I just added this typical, you know, roof decorations instead, which is not that bad in my opinion. But I really want to. I wish I could do the, you know, the lighting effect from those windows, the roof windows. Typical, I mean, something similar to Sarah. If you watch the old 90s cartoons, or probably that's already 60s, it was just revived in the 90s cartoons. Princess Sarah, she lives in an attic, and there's this nice lighting, and yeah. And also, I don't know, I wanted my Sims to just go pick the window or something and look at the nice view outside from the window and sitting by the window instead of going outside first, especially during winter season when it's so cold and they might die or freeze to death, you know. So but anyway, we gotta improvise. And oops, this part I'm just figuring out which chimney to use. I think I used the one from the base game. The one with the small house. I like the one from Cats and Dogs, but I find it too big or not match, because it's made of bricks. It doesn't match the, you know, the orangey Foxbury brick from the university pack. So I changed it to the normal base game Chimney. And then here I was figuring out what spires to use, similar to the one from the other building, and I was having a hard time with searching for spires. And I'm like, okay, well, it's so pointy, my gosh, like I mean, Sleeping Beauty can die there. But yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. It's so extra. It's like, this is where the Sleeping Beauty witch lives. Or probably this is where she went to college. So here I'm just adding some finishing touches. I added a column, and eventually we'll add a wall covering that weird hole over there, because it looks so weird and it looks like, I don't know, it just looks like it's gonna topple anytime soon. So I just added that. Also added more windows over here that hopefully kind of matches with the overall aesthetic of the building. Also changed that, initially used that one from, it's a custom window, but I eventually changed it to one of the windows from the university pack. Also added this new bar, like I love the bar. Also the rose design, the rose detail, perfect. Reminds me of JoJo Bizarre Adventures, which I'm so excited to play again eventually, but I'm just focusing first on my Zombieland Saga girls here. Also, well, I initially used a CC window over there, but I changed that to the one from the university pack. Also, well, I used the temporarily used the get together wallpaper because I didn't know at that time, or while I was decorating this, I didn't know that we have new wallpapers as well from the university pack, but eventually changed that to match the original wallpaper of Wyvern Hall. So yeah, here I was thinking of adding a secret wall or something, but thought it's too narrow for them to pass through, so I removed it. Also want them to like use the bike around, and yeah, that spot is where I would put the bike. Also, I love those plants, those new plants, the diagonal ones. The ones beside the bar is just a CC. Also, the light, those are just CCs, which I will link down in the description below. And there you go. I now changed the wallpaper to actually match the ones used in this building, which is like perfect.